Hello, this is Miss Morphew. It is the middle of between week 3 and week 4. So this is spring break, but a few of us need reminders of things that we're doing and need to do. And so I might look ahead as well to week 4. I'm going to share screen. And remind you that a good student remembers things, but you might take a pencil to write down a few things that you need to catch up on. So we've done 3 weeks of Calm 2025, and now we need to see how we're doing. In order to check your grades, and more importantly, perhaps, this very specific and personalized feedback that I offer, go to Momentum on our main page, go to Assessment, and pull down to Grades. I understand in the student view, you are then able to see not only the numbers for each assignment, but the feedback as well. So check those numbers and check that very specific feedback that you may need. Some things that are already graded I'd like to comment on is that we've closed discussion number 2, where you watched 5 videos and then created a collegiate post and replied to 2 of someone else's posts. Some of the comments about Cuddy indicated, and some of the replies indicated that you may not have understood the difference between Cuddy's use of body language and others, but I do value that you guys are beginning to recognize how important nonverbals are. Cuddy had more to do with how to chemically raise your confidence. So look at that feedback note along with the explanation of the grade there. Dropbox test was also due this past week, and the feedback that you'll see will let you know what you still need to do. Some of you have a 0 on that because maybe 1 or 2 little directions weren't followed carefully. Read your feedback, check it out. Yet to be graded, because I've only seen 1 post about it, is week 3's mention on the course outline about reflecting on your reflection journal entries. I want you, and it's stated in week 3, I want you to go to your base group discussion. You'll find the links above the course outline in the description there. And it says which group you're in, and here's the links to each group. You can only go to your group, but click the right one. I'd like you to talk to your base group in a post about how you've been doing with your reflection journal. So very specifically, it asks you to give yourself a grade and talk about how you keep it and give an insight. I think I have a slide on that a little later. I do mention a lot about the fact that when we go to discussion, where we post our videos and other discussions, that you should do a collegiate post. Then you should do a thoughtful reply that's kind, specific, and helpful. Again, college student, right? To 2 other people. So post and 2 replies is the minimum. I don't know if you are aware, but teachers actually see the statistics for each discussion forum, and that's where I base your grades. I also read your comments. Yet to be graded is that week 3 base group forum, where you post how you keep it. If it's in a notebook, a text on your phone, a vlog, which is a video log, how are you keeping your reflective notes each week? And then I want you to give yourself a grade. You will get a 100 when you have posted and replied to 2 others. But I want you to say A, B, C, D, F. We all know that grading system. On the efforts that you put forth each week to maintain that, and then maybe the quality of your entries. It's all on your point of view, and it can engender a good conversation with your base groups. Finally, in that discussion, I'd like you to include maybe a section of one of your quotes or something that you have captured in the reflections. or maybe an insight that you have gained. After this, I realized that. Those kinds of insights and reflections are another documentation, a piece of data that you can use. So what's upcoming? You're going to need SiteFast. I should have had that a little bit more. You're going to need SiteFast. We've mentioned it before, but you're going to need some tool in order to do your works cited entry in the correct format, MLA format, for your TED Talk and your outline that'll be coming in the next week or two. I had a Zoom meeting today for our office hours. I happened to be available, even though it's spring break. And I posted this rather late on our news, so you may not have shown up, but these are the office hours that your when to meet established. So I'll see you there if you'd like to come in and chat during those times. The Zoom room will be open. If you're having technical issues, remember this address, need@roanstate.edu. You can email and let them know what's going on. They may be able to hook you up or find a resource for you. And that's it, folks. So those are the reminders. If you need to catch up on something, read that feedback. It'll tell you if you're allowed to or what you need to be doing. Remember, you can always email me. Thanks.